Jerkswater, Strobelight, Honey, Bizarro, Calmity, Howler. From paint-hungry dogleg to Day of Judgment, you'll be in the midst of your predecessors' debris. Have to take your cue from Beastmaster, happy as a high tide clam, and can still go or sewer mouth when required to talk up the big gate. We debuted the Apple Blossom two-step around Bughouse Square. Didn't know if it was Brazil or Christmas. Spoke a language of deconstruction. Went bass backward. 1 minute tranquillo, next reverse lunch. Try to sweeten the pot with some total blow choice. All fruits ripe and t'other cider raising hob. Then the main stem broke, that was the thing, right? And as I say, it happened, would rather be a sharply rendered figure, technicolor skeleton, green yellow nerve strands, bright flashing limbs, active available upon various platforms, than some blow-through dumb fragment. Jerkswater, Strobelight, Honey, Bizarro, Calmity, Howler, Swivel Eye declares pork around the pig's ass. That don't rotate me much. Smear, press, spray, drag. Are you going to self-titled undersurface? Because in sweet air, turnip snaggers annoy the fuck out of me. Unedited reality slice, not my idea of escapism. And all I see is Peter's work, from Protestant herring to knockout drops. Pastoral memory retrieval, subject to dazzle camouflage, requires neutralization from every angle before all this tumbles down to grass and we forget what came first, the imbalance or the slant. I'm hotter than a bad girl's dream, yet can't discern between cesspit and septic tank. Feeling bottle green, egg bound lousy. Give me the herbs, because she has a vacancy on the top floor and I am too numerous to mention. That Saturday habit now has my back teeth underground. Jerkswater, Strobelight, Honey, Bizarro, Calmity, Howler, ain't chopped liver. Get the manual. Have a face like a bucket of smashed crabs, hurting for certain. Don't think about making a fashion arrest in this hype joint. Have you tried hospital food? Because I'm feeling like a bag of string right now. If you don't collar the jive, you'll feel the physics. Random acts of play excluded. Rattling about a loose energy streak across the river, crazy county. Pines, pines, trailer pines. At choke point, less amazing shape pattern boast for that jitterbug in need of a drop in the Shannon and no ankle taps. He asked, can I buy this on the never tick? To which I replied, does a chicken have lips? Causing that dog towner to go beef city. Meanwhile, global battlefield, Jerkswater, Strobelight, Honey, Bizarro, Calmity, Howler had eyes like piss holes in the snow through desperation hour. Had eyes set at 8 o'clock during the grinning contest. It was another day up the king's ass, searching for the clean-up shot. No, clean-up shot. Landscape resistant to striving, controlled line and drip, aspirational at best. With the very sounds of the tabbing going on about me, realised was drinking at the trough. But when Devil's Half Acre shows in my kill box and I am full of beans and rage, someone is going to get a dry shave, so don't agitate the gravel. mock listening man, fierce properties. Gentle perspective, because I know you had some, but the wheels came off. So this is a familiar yet gentle retelling of a well-known narrative. There is a third man. Open your face. Oliver is in town. Let's blow this piss ball. Osmosis, amoebas, Jerkswater, Strobelight, honey, Bizarro, Calmity, Howlers, glass of lunch with some Bondsville face stretcher. My second-rate hometown is usually the scene of such meetings. Fair question would be, what's on the rail for the lizard? If you find this lesson gross, perhaps you should provide comforting support, because I'm more attached to unsettling backlit places than people. View today through -7.5, but -6 would have done. Glimmering to the accompaniment of some kitsch orchestral score, giving me the terrible urge to strip back and edit, then shave the muck. I'm likened to my number is, my colour is, my day is, I'm a decked at, can help with, representations of me are strategically placed to deter retro sci-fi aesthetic, cobwebs floodlit centre stage. I could change white dog from monkey, but your arms and legs must be painted on, and we have a name for people like you where I come from, and that name is King. Jerkswater, Strobelight, honey, Bizarro, Calmity, Howler, Rockabilly, whole world gone cancelled, zigzagging patterns, agitated displacements, considerable skills employed by some gag trace affirmative. On behalf of all water fleas, would like to wish you a happy fault in the optical superstructure. Woke up this morning so bad I pollinated one of my verses, mistaking it for a real poem. Have to visit 3 country fairs and a goat fucking just to come to the captain's attention. Please send Drone-Eyes board cutter on my behalf should I be required upon decomposition row. Noseum Central, they have a knack of thinking big. Do not cancel the tasers. Sky Farmer upon the stirrups. Turbo twat cleaning a trumpet. My husband a watercolour. So I tangle arseholes with some wandering star who has a good voice to beg bacon and utters Billy No Stars does not belong to Greater London. Bar the door, Katie, is a small difference a way out. Jerkswater, Strobelight, honey, Bizarro, Calmity, Howler.